Shot at Henry, I be going brazen. They say my whole hood got it under investigation.
Hey yo, what it do? This is Parking Lot Pimpin' episode SHiESTY edition, YN edition. You know what I'm talking about? Today we gonna get into some YN situations and YN activity. So for you that don't know what the word YN stands for or where it comes from, listen close. About to tell you.
What does a YN mean in the black community? YN stands for young nigga. Young niggas are typically born between 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. Those are typically young niggas. And moral of the story is young niggas, they don't give a fuck. They walk around with switches and guns hanging out their pockets. They're normally sagging. They're normally smoking weed. They don't have a job. A lot of times their car is stolen. A lot of times they're popping pills. That's a young nigga. Or in the black community, we call them YNs. And we jokingly talk about this on Facebook. Like when you see a YN, like a lot of times it could be 100 degrees outside. A YN, he gonna have on a hoodie with a backpack.
With that being said, some of us have to deal with YNs on a day-to-day basis. Be aware of your surroundings when dealing with these YNs. They are everywhere. Here's a little story when I got involved into some YN activity as an old school, or UNC as people call it. It was about a couple years ago. I was already an adult. I get a phone call from my homeboy. He's working in town and he's telling me, hey, let's go to 6th Street. For y'all that don't know, Parking Lot Pimpin' headquarters, Austin, Texas. What is in Austin, Texas? A little place called 6th Street. People get too turned up. Nothing but bars and clubs all along that street. If you don't know, it's a good time, but it also is a good way to find YN activity. So I tell this homeboy, me and my girl are gonna go out with you. We go have a nice time, go have a couple drinks. Let's go get turned up. So that's what we do. We start pre-gaming at the house. We go shot for shot, tit for tat, sipping, drinking, blowing dank, and block bleeding in that order. You dig? Turns around 11 o'clock. We call the Uber. Don't drink and drive. Just call the Lyft. Stay alive. You dig? So we call the Uber and whatnot. Pulls up. Hop in. We're already juiced up and tore down. Cracking jokes and whatnot. And we finally get to 6th Street. Turning up some more. Drinking some more. And out of the corner of my eye, we see a domestic scuffle between two girls. All I remember, it was a big old bitch choking up a little one against the wall. Her little legs were just kicking and dangling like that. So we didn't want to get involved. We don't know what kind of love quarrel was going on. We were just watching it on some YN activity. Then they just start going at it, pulling hair, throwing punches, poking eyes, scratching, you name it. They start tussling on the floor. We're just looking at each other back and forth like, damn, this shit's crazy. We're already turned up and whatnot. And homie has the bright idea to slap one of them with a piece of roast beef out of his gyro that he just purchased off a street vendor. If y'all don't know gyros or gyros, however you pronounce them roast beef ones go hard, but that's another story. But anyways, yeah, homeboy just pulls a piece of beef out, smacks old girl in the face while they're still fighting. She doesn't even pay no mind to it. They're going back and forth. My homeboy is quite the character. He's turning up. He loves this shit. He lives for this shit. Me, on the other hand, I'm just like, I came to have a good time. Let's try to have a good time, you dig? So as the night progresses, we go on club hopping, bar jumping, me, the wife, and homie. We get to the last bar. It's called Happy Times, and they have a rooftop area where you can just blaze and shit. So I told my girls, like, let's go get some drinks. We'll go upstairs and go smoke and whatnot and do what we do. It was already 2 o'clock. The night's almost over. And we're going in a single file line upstairs when it occurs to me, hey, where's the homie at? So I'm looking for the homie. I see him in the doorway. talking to the bouncer. I'm telling my old lady, just go upstairs. I'll be right there. Let me go get him. When I turn back around, all I see is the bouncer cock back as much as he can. Boom! Straight fucking cocks. My homeboy does a fucking backflip off the ground, does a push-up, and now he's turned up. Talking about, let's go. Come on, let's get with it. He's over there trying to throw fisticuffs with the damn bouncer turned up, juiced up and whatnot. So now me being me is like, fuck. So I jump off the stairs and I'm pushing the bouncer off my homeboy and I'm ready to, you gotta, hey, your boy, man. And all of a sudden I hear my wife say, hey, turn around behind you. Man, I look back and there's like 13 cops. Keep in mind, this was the first weekend after the cops had killed George Floyd on camera. So the whole nation was on its toes. Well, all the cops were ramboed out, ready for plex, ready for anything. They start swarming us. Now I'm trying to get my homeboy away from everything. I hear my wife go, hey, he put his hands on me. And I turn back around and the cop has her like that. And I was like, fuck. And now I got to defend her while trying to de-escalate the other situation that's going on. So I immediately run over to her, grab her, and now I'm pulling her back. The cop turns around and tells me, your fucking homeboy and your girl, get the fuck off my street before y'all get arrested right now. I say, yes, sir. Man, they done killed George Floyd on camera. What do you think they gonna do to us three? Man, hey, you ain't gotta tell me but one time. I got the homie, got my girl. I tried to wrestle him as hard as I could. I walked him to an alley. I told him, hey, look, I'm gonna go to this food truck, order y'all something, sober y'all up, okay? I'm gonna call the Lyft. I'm gonna call the Uber, whatever comes first. Pick us up and take us back home. So while I'm in line ordering food, I hear another commotion. And it's a group of like 6 or 7 Edgars. And if you don't know what an Edgar is, please pay attention to the next clip.
No quema, no quema, no quema, no quema, no quema, no quema.
So like I said, it's like 6, 7 Edgars. I hear them saying, well, if you didn't want to go one-on-one, he wanted to jump, you would have had him. 2 of them are dragging one of them by the damn arms, holding him down. He's gushing blood. All of a sudden, my fucking homeboy decides to get the Holy Ghost in him, jump off the fucking table where I left him, look right at the Edgars and tell him, hey, you don't want to go one-on-one, punk. I looked at homie, I was like, bro, what you got going on? So now I got to jump out of line. I told homeboy, hey, just make the food. I'll come back, pay you. I got to go get this. I got to go handle this situation. So I'm running over to homeboy. Now all the Edgars are swarming him. I grab homeboy by the collar and I'm like, bro, what you got going on, dog? You don't even know these people, man. Let them be. Nah, fuck that. They want to go one-on-one. We can go one-on-one. I'm like, bro, they're not talking to you, dude. We came to have a good time, bro. I'm trying to go home. I'm trying to go to my children. Like, what is your problem, dude? I didn't come for all this shit. So he's over there going back and forth with me while the Edgars are surrounding us. And I was like, bro, he's drunk. And then all of a sudden, the little motherfucking Edgar, this dude couldn't be more than 16 with a goddamn chili bowl haircut, want to pull out the strap. Pull out the yapper, pull out the hammer, the 4.5, whatever you YNs like to call it nowadays. With the switch, Glock with the dick, whatever you call it, pause. Hey, yo, this is y'all language, all right? I'm just trying to make it all fit together so you understand and grasp the concept of the situation that I was in dealing with these YNs as a 30-year-old man, knowing how it goes down because I used to be one of them, but I'm a changed man, you dig? So I'm on babysitting mission. I'm looking down the barrel of the motherfucking gun, and I'm telling this dude, hey, bro, you don't want to do this. This homie's drunk. I'll take care of him, bro. Don't even worry about it. I look back at my homeboy, and I backhanded him. Hey, say, fam, what the fuck you doing, dude? Homeboy breaks down, whatnot, and homeboy breaks down. The Edgar's like, hey, yeah, handle that shit, or we gonna handle y'all. Put the gun up, burnt off. Man, when I told you I saw my life flashing before my eyes, I saw my life flashing before my eyes. And I don't want to sound like a bitch or nothing, but I've had a gun pointed at me before. But I was also a fucking YN between the ages of 13 and 16 when I was doing my YN activity. I am a civilian now. So when you're on the other side of the barrel, again, as an adult, knowing all the shit that you had to overcome, just to be taken out by a little motherfucker with an Edgar haircut because your homeboy couldn't handle his liquor? Come on, dawg. And then the homeboy wanted to hit me up the next day talking about, cuz, hey, yeah, let's do that shit again. That shit was fun. Bro, man, click. Hung up on that motherfucker. What you mean that shit was fun, bro? What you mean that shit was fun? Bro, we ain't YNs no more, dawg. You almost took us out. Goofy. I'm telling you, man, nowadays you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. These YNs got shit that we didn't have growing up. They don't give a fuck about no OG. They don't give a fuck about no street rules. They don't give a fuck about no politics your old ass grew up on. All they give a fuck is riding around in the Hellcat on that goddamn spray, that Zaza. You know what I'm saying? Dranked out, Percocet out, whatever the fuck they want to be. Goddamn junkies with goddamn automatic pistols in them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers got 60 chambers, 90 chambers. Goddamn Glocks with goddamn titties on them motherfuckers with switches. Fuck you gonna do with that, man? I'm telling you, things has changed. YN activity is everywhere. You just gotta pay attention to it, man. You gotta pay attention to your surroundings. They will take you out. Back in the day, I wasn't scared of no gun. When I was YN myself, I wasn't scared of that shit. I'll tell you what. But nowadays it's different. I ain't trying to get hit with the full 30. You dig? And take me, man. It's crazy how I'm talking like this, cause back in the day, back in the day, looking at, let me tell you about another story where I was more on the YN level than I am now. We had a barbecue. We used to have barbecues back in the day at Granny's house. One of my uncles stayed out of town. He come into town. All the nephews get together. We drink. We smoking. That's our Uncle Elroy, you dig, from next Friday. Uncle Elroy. That was our Uncle Elroy. Drinking, smoking, doing what it do in Granny's backyard after everybody goes to sleep. We barbecuing, still sipping, drinking. And I just recall it got down to 3 of us. Me, Cuzzo, and Uncle Elroy. It was damn near 2 in the morning. We going hard at it. All of a sudden, you just hear some tires peel out. Then they just stop right in front of the house. So Granny's house, it used to be the backyard with a little side passage. You can go straight up. And then boom, in the front yard. And she was also a florist. So she had flowers, bushes, everything in the front. You couldn't even see it. So we over there trying to see what's popping off. We hearing all this commotion. 4 motherfuckers out of an Impala hop out. I see a 38. I see a SHiESTY. I see a Uzi. And those are the exact same guns I heard. They fucking lit up the fucking house in front of Granny's house, man. Straight, spraying that bitch up. It sounded like World War II in that motherfucker, you dig? Goddamn Chirac itself, man. I'm telling you, just 2 in the morning, spraying the fucking house up. You hearing yelling, you hearing crying, somebody got hit. All of a sudden, I just remember looking towards the back. I see Cuzzo right there, and I'm like, damn, where the fuck Uncle Elroy at? Man, when I tell you Uncle Elroy was on all 4s, army crawling through the side. Get down, man, they shooting. We looking at Uncle like, hey, what you doing? He's like, they got guns, nephew. Man, we lift up hey, we got guns. And they ain't even beefing with us, dude. They beefing with the people across the street. Uncle Elroy, come on now, get up. Dust the little dirt off your shoulder, man. You supposed to be a G. What you got going on? You my uncle? Oh, hell no. Don't even get it twisted. I love Uncle Elroy. I still see Uncle Elroy every day. But hey, he ain't gonna put no work in with me, you dig? Because I remember Uncle Elroy, he would army crawling. Looked like he was straight out the barracks. Get down, everybody get down. Like, come on, Cuz had the 9 on him. And they wasn't even beefing with us. And you want to be on the floor. Man, come on now. Come on now. I already had the black Air Forces laced. Come on now, huh? You already had the SHiESTY on. Come on now. This YN activity, man, it's in our blood. YN, man. Come on, huh? Anyway, that shit was some crazy shit back then. Hey, that was the funniest shit I ever seen by far. When it comes to family, I was like, oh no, Uncle Pussy. I'm just lame, but still, that shit was crazy to see, you know? But it is what it is. Some people are meant for this shit. Some people ain't meant for this shit. I probably look like Uncle Elroy now. Whenever I was trying to duck and dodge them motherfucking Edgars. Because, I mean, at least when we grew up, at least people in my time, we had what you call OGs. But these OGs, or at least my OGs, weren't the OGs that sent you on crash dummy missions. Give a young boy a gun and tell him to go do a mission. Now he doing 20 to life. That is not an OG. My OGs put me on game. Pretty much what to do, what not to do. If you're going to get your feet wet, partner, you better be sure. You dig? They try to put you on the right route. That's at least my OGs. You know, so I got certain lessons, rules to abide by in the street if I want to make it. If I want to keep doing me, I understood those rules. But now these YNs, they don't give a damn about no motherfucking rule book. No imaginary rule book. If you got what they want, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, I'm cool, I'm hip. Type shit. I'm hip. I may be pushing 30, but shit. You ain't gonna catch me without the 30, you dig? You know what I'm saying? I ain't stupid. You ain't gonna catch me slipping, no sir. But shout out to all the YNs out there, man. Love y'all boys. That make me feel young. You dig? Make me feel young. I thought I'd hop on this motherfucker right now, parking lot PiMPiN, talk about my YNs. The YN homies. You gotta have some YN homies. You gotta have some old school homies. You gotta have someone to tell you, hey, that's for YN activity there, boy. Straighten you up. Straighten up. Act your age. Act your age. Sometimes I gotta have a reminder, hey, act your age, bro. You ain't YN no more. You ain't gang. Boy, sit your ass down. You got 2 kids and a wife at home. Sit your ass down. Well, what you gonna do? Matter of fact, get in your bitch ass car, listen to your gangster music, and go to your 9 to 5, nigga. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? YN life ain't for everybody. I'm sorry. But yeah, man, just came a little 25-minute video. You know what I'm saying? I just came to spit a little knowledge, little YN stories I got. You know, I had a little couple YN run-ins. And, yeah, man, this is a safety bulletin brought to you by Parking Lot PiMPiN. YN crime rate is on the rise. Make sure you are aware of your surroundings. What does a typical YN wear? Black hat, SHiESTY mask, straight SHiESTY, black dickies, black shirt, and you gotta have the black Air Force Ones. That is what you call a demon. He is on demon time. This is demon time attire. Hey, you see all that in the convo? Hey, just pimp off the other way, homie. Pimp off the other way, homie. Cause we YNs catching cases with these switches, they don't give a damn about you. You ain't gonna be nothing to remember by. Hey, man, there's a homie, hey, bow cut, little motherfucker got him. Little bow cut, little Edgar. Still got a big homie. That's crazy. That's what they gonna put on your t-shirt. Here lies big homie taken out by Edgar. Man, that's wow, boy, I'm telling you. Times has changed. You know, times have changed. Well, they have, but they haven't, but they have, man. Like, motherfuckers is brutal nowadays, man. Motherfuckers is brutal nowadays. There's so much ways you can get gotten. That ain't fair for a local square, man. You dig? That's why you gotta stay on your toes, man. You gotta stay on your toes around everybody, man. You just got to. You gotta know what it is.